The Johnny G KRANKcycle by Matrix is the most exciting piece of upper body strength and cardiovascular equipment in our industry. It's versatile, effective, and can integrate into your facility in a number of ways. KRANK and PT for the personal trainers, KRANK Express, which is small group training, KRANK Fusion, KRANKcycle and indoor cycling, KRANK Circuit, the KRANKcycle with other pieces of equipment on your floor in a circuit format, and KRANKing, our standalone class. To ensure the success of the KRANKcycle in your facility, we have a comprehensive instructor training program that gives your personal trainers and instructors the tools necessary to help your members get results. So let's check it out. KRANK Express is one of the many ways that you can utilize the Johnny G KRANKcycle by Matrix in your facility. It's done in a small group setting on the main cardio floor, which makes it very visible, very accessible, and a fun and effective way to train in just 20 minutes. One of the advantages of KRANK Express is that it only requires 4 crank cycles, and your instructor doesn't need a microphone, doesn't need music, but just delivers a fun and effective way to train in just 20 minutes. Johnny G, the creator of spinning, now brings you KRANK Fusion, the ultimate full body experience. When you bring the KRANKcycle into the indoor cycling room and you have an equal number of bikes to an equal number of KRANKcycles, you get a comprehensive total body workout. It's well balanced, it increases strength, improves cardiovascular fitness, and incinerates calories. KRANK Fusion will enhance your current programming as well as bring in a whole new audience into your studios. So you guys, here we go. Let's make that first switch. Okay, so Amy, go ahead and let's hit that left arm. Give me 10 revolutions. Good job, nice and steady, smooth. Good, now let's take it over to 10 on the right, but I want you to pick up your pace a little bit. Good, once you're done with those 10, take it into a double and just sit right there. So another way to utilize the Johnny G KRANKcycle by Matrix is with our KRANK PT program. This is where your personal trainers can get one-on-one using the KRANKcycle. Now, whether they're training athletes like boxers or swimmers or triathletes, or maybe an active aging population, or clients that need rehab, the KRANKcycle can help restore balance and symmetry, increase strength and endurance, and even complement the personal trainer's existing programming. Because the KRANKcycle is so versatile, your personal trainers will be able to retain their current clientele, attract new clientele, and help out that bottom line. So Amy, doing great, but let's bring it up and out of the saddle. Give me a split, and let's roll with that. Nice. KRANK Circuit is one of the many ways that Johnny G KRANKcycle by Matrix can be integrated into your facility. Infuse new life into your traditional circuit training formats. The KRANKcycle can complement a lower body station, or it can be used as a cardio or strength station by performing forward and backward movements. KRANK Circuit can be offered to a wide range of users, whether they're obese, sedentary, athletes, active aging, or current fitness enthusiasts. KRANK Circuit is fun, simple, and effective. Be creative, have fun, and explore the many possibilities of the Johnny G KRANKcycle by Matrix.